Hello everyone, welcome back. I am very excited to review this new cigar today. This is the new Perdomo ESV 2002 Epicure Maduro 6x54. If you remember, the Perdomo ESV first came out, it used all 1991 tobacco. Nicaraguan, of course. This, Nick decided to bring it back, new version, using all 2002 tobacco. So it should be very good. We'll see. We won't really waste a lot of time in chattering. Let's get right to it. As you can see, it's a very dark Maduro. Perdomo does some good things with Maduro. The vintage Maduro was very good. There we are, just a little off the top, as they say. Right away, coffee notes, a little sweet note there. A little citrus mixed in, lots of nice pepper. Okay, we'll let it sit. Be right back. About a ½ inch in, and the flavor profile comes out like this at this point. Fairly sweet grapefruit citrus, coffee, and a little raw almond on the very back end. Pepper is very nice amount of pepper. Really get that blast of the grapefruit citrus on the draw. Finish fairly long, and right now raw almonds. A little surprised at that, but that's what it is. There we are, early on, and I'll be back with another update as they require. Inch and a half. The grapefruit notes are really getting more prominent. The coffee is good. The almond notes are now more of the lightly roasted variety, and they're a lot more obvious on the front end of the spice. The finish is changing a little more to a vanilla flavor. So, a little change, not much, but I thought I would make you aware of it. The ash is a very nice salt pepper ash. Burn is very even. So, that's where we are right now. Pretty much at the midpoint. There we go. The only thing really that's changed is there seems like there's a few vanilla notes on the spice. The citrus is still lead, but there's a little vanilla mixed in there. And hold on. Yeah. A little bit of almond on the end. And the finish flip-flops from vanilla to almond. Right this minute, at this point, it's back to almond again. Lightly roasted almonds. A little lingering pepper on the finish, but not a lot. So the cigar is changing somewhat back and forth, but at the midpoint, that's where we are. No need to adjust your screen. I did change clothes. But one thing I wanted to point out as I remove the band here is the cigar is starting to develop a little richness in the spice. The orange, the citrus notes, the grapefruit citrus notes are getting a little more richer at this point. Did not comment on the body of the cigar. It's been medium bodied up to now. It's working its way toward full body. That's to be expected. Really, with this type of cigar, Maduro, it gets a little heavier the further it goes. So it is starting to move toward full body at this point. Not quite there yet. And that finish is starting to flip flop back toward vanilla again. So it just goes back and forth. There's the band. So I'll be back here shortly. Maybe another update or two at the most, but right now it's very good. The coffee notes are very prominent. Citrus notes are very prominent. A little vanilla on that citrus. So the ESV 2002 is going along nicely. Down close to the end, I'm going to wrap it up. This cigar is very good. It's a lot of coffee notes, nice citrus notes. I love Perdomo cigars. I've reviewed tons of them. I've never rated one lower than 90, I don't believe. I just really respect what they do. Um, this cigar is a very good Maduro cigar. They can be very happy with what they've got here, and I'm sure they are. For me, the only thing I really wish is it was a little richer. The richness that I told you about in the previous segment did continue over and is still there, but it would be nice if it was a little more wow factor with richness. But still a very good cigar, and a lot of, like I said, a lot of good dark coffee notes. So for that reason, to wrap it up in short, I'm giving it a score of 92. The Perdomo ESV 2002 Maduro Epicure